Hello my gorgeous cuties out there and welcome. In today's video I wanted to do a chatty get ready with me where I talk to you guys about how my low buy is going, and it's not really going that well, and some things that I am about to change, which is also going to affect some of the content on my channel. But I wanted to also use some new indie makeup that I haven't tried yet and some other makeup that I have tried but I haven't used that much, and I want to test it out some more. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. So if those things you like to watch, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright guys, I already got a little bit closer. I want to just put on the makeup now. I might not go over everything that I'm using, so everything will be linked below in case I don't mention it or anything. But I really just want to focus on like the topic of my low buy and what's going on, because I have been struggling and I have a lot of things that I want to get off my chest and share with you guys. But I'm just gonna start doing stuff. So I'm gonna prime my face and everything. I am using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. This is new to me. It's a travel size, so I wanted to try it out today. But I have been doing so bad on my low buy, like super terrible, and I just feel bad. Like I had all these high hopes. I even did a video about my like low buy goals, what I plan to do for this year, and I have not achieved that goal at all. I am so far from achieving it. I have done so many reviews, I have bought a lot of makeup, and I've just failed epically. And I was feeling really bad about that. And I had just all these things in mind that I wanted to do for this year, and I don't think I've achieved any of it. Oh my god, they did not lie when they said this was like a gripping primer. My face was so tacky and sticky. Well, it's probably going to be really good at getting your foundation to grip to your face. So the name of this primer makes sense. But like I was saying, I don't think I did that well, and I'm kind of disappointed with how I'm doing because I am just struggling. And I don't know, I didn't think it was going to be this hard, and I had so much high hopes. So I feel like maybe I set my goals a little too high. So I said in my like low buy goals video that I was only going to spend like $100 a month on makeup, and that that definitely did not happen. I have been spending way more than $100 a month on makeup, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna tell you the number I spent because I went through like my bank stuff and everything on how much I spent, and kid you guys not, it's only up to April for this year, and I've spent almost $2,000 on makeup. That is absolutely sickening. Like when I hear that number and when I saw it, like, you know, written out when I was like adding everything up, I almost choked. Almost choked, really, because I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, really? Like, I'm not doing anything I said I was going to do. I'm doing the opposite. And then when I was thinking like at how many purchases I passed on, I was like, how much have I been spending in the previous years when I wasn't trying to do a low buy? And isn't that terrible? Like, really? Like, I could do so many things with $2,000. I could go on so many more trips. I could save so much more money. So I'm just feeling dejected and super disappointed with myself. So I was thinking, you know what? I need to change things. I need to stop this right now before it gets worse. So I decided starting May, yes, starting May, which is in like a couple of days, I decided I'm going on a no buy. I need to just go extreme. And that might not make sense because I wasn't doing well when I wasn't going extreme, but I have already spent more than what I was planning to spend for the year on makeup in 4 months. So it's time for a low buy. I need to just be more hard on myself. Like, this is freaking crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the few things that I said I was gonna buy for this month. I got the Unearthly Cosmetics what is lace and leather palette, and I picked up the Don't Be Jelly palette. I also picked up the Cleona palette. So I was like, you know what? That's it. So now I'm not even gonna get the Adept palette, which is breaks my heart because that comes out in May, because I'm serious, guys. So with that being said, now that I'm deciding to not buy any makeup, that means I'm not going to be able to do as many reviews as I normally do, because I do review a lot of makeup on this channel. So I'm going to have to change things. I'm going to have to focus on other areas and try to make this work, because I still want to have content on this channel. And I'm just gonna have to change from doing reviews. So I was thinking maybe I could do more like, you know, daily makeup drawers, and do like shop my stash, and you know, like my favorite eyeshadow palettes, or rankings, or just like different things, because this has to change. And I feel like with this channel, I'm spending more because of it, because I want to like review stuff, and because I don't get any PR. People don't send me makeup. I'm a small channel. It wouldn't be beneficial for brands to send me makeup. So I have to buy it. And a lot of people that are doing reviews that are like bigger channels, they're getting makeup sent to them. So they don't have to spend as much on makeup as I would have to, being a normal consumer that has to go and spend their hard-earned cash on products. So I can't keep up. I mean, I'm never going to be able to be competitive with people that are getting PR. So why am I trying to? I'm just like wasting my money, and just, I don't know, guys. I'm just really distraught right now. And I know it's pretty obvious. So hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm going to do less reviews on this channel. I feel like what really does well on here anyways is when I just talk about my eyeshadow palettes and go over things like that. Even when I try new makeup, my videos don't do that well. So I'm spending all this money on makeup that I'm trying to review for you guys, and I'm not even getting the views to make it worth it, because I'm just so small. So I'm hemorrhaging out money, but I'm not really making anything from doing this. Now, I didn't go into YouTube to make money. I went into YouTube as a hobby, as a passion, to meet like-minded people like me and be able to have a place where I can talk about makeup, because like nobody in my real life is, you know, like into makeup like I am. So that's really why I came to this community, but I didn't come to this community to just spend money on makeup and not save and be realistic and, you know, over consume. Like, I did not come to YouTube for that. So I'm gonna stop, because I'm wasting money. It's not really giving me profit. Now I could see if I was making money on YouTube, you know, and making more than I was spending on makeup, but I'm not. And I'm so far from being at that point in my life where I would make money, you know, on this channel. And I have to be like, hey, this is a hobby. I have to just see it as that, because if I see it as something that's supposed to be making me money, I'm going to be so depressed, and I have a full-time job, so I need to stop. So that is what I've been thinking about, and I'm wanting to get some direction from you guys. Like, what would you like to see on my channel instead of me just doing reviews? Like, would you like to see more like project pans, more rankings, more like doing a full face of makeup of like one brand, or like what's my favorite products from these brands and stuff like that? Because I need other content and I need other ideas, and I want to know what you guys want to see, because if you're really here for reviews, I might lose some of you guys, because I'm not going to be doing reviews as much, and I just can't. It's not realistic for me at where my channel is right now. I'm just hemorrhaging out money, and I don't want to do that anymore. Hopefully I'm not going crazy on my makeup. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing right now. I'm just like slapping things on as I talk, but I mean, I think it looks okay, right? And also, guys, I'm about to go on a trip. So then I was like, I could have used a lot of that money for my trip instead. Now, I do have money for spending and stuff, and all of my stuff is basically like pre-booked and stuff, but like spending money, and you know, you never know what's gonna come up on a trip that you wanna like buy or purchase. So I'm just sick to my stomach right now. But I'm actually gonna go into this Besame palette. I haven't used this on my channel yet. I did swatches on my Instagram where I like swatched all of the blushes from this on my cheeks. This is from Isabel Cosmetics, and they're actually having like a super big sale, which a lot of their stuff is like so cheap right now, because I think they're moving, so they're trying to like sell out their inventory so they don't have to bring too much on the move with them. So this is like so beautiful. I think I'm gonna mix Me Gusta and Salvaje, which this is a pinky one and orange one. I guess I could make like a corally kind of shade. They're nice and like blendable, but they definitely have like a punch and pigment to them. So you know, work lightly with them. Don't like just dig into the pan. You might like go crazy with the blush. I mean, normally I'm like, you know, doing too much on my blush because I love a super intense blushy moment. I don't mind looking like I'm a big ass clown. But if you don't want to look like a big ass clown, you might want to be careful with these blushes because they can get really pigmented and intense very quickly. So if you dust off the excess and maybe like brush some on your hand and then go, it works. But these are just so beautiful. I love like the tones in here and the options, and this palette I think is going for like $5.99. So if you've been wanting to try It's Belle Cosmetics, this is the time why they're having a sale. So well, let's go into highlighters. I'm actually going back into this Lethal Cosmetics highlighter. It's one of their multi-chrome ones in Atomic, which I only used once. I only used it the one time I did a review on the Nightflower collection because that's when this came out. So it's like a green to pinky shifting highlighter. It's really pretty on the cheeks. But like I was saying, I need ideas from you guys. I don't want to keep buying this makeup. I'm just not happy with my spending, and I'm not doing anything I said I was going to do for like my goals and stuff. So I'm just kind of disappointed. So if you can help me out and let me know what you guys want to see, I'm definitely gonna like find different ideas, do tag videos, do shop my stash, stuff like that. And like rankings, because I have a bunch of palettes from different brands that I can do like full rankings on and like give you guys my opinions. Now I just gotta do this. I feel like it's so extreme to go on a no buy, but it's gonna help me in the long run, and I'm gonna have more money for other things. So that is what's going on, what's like on my mind that I wanted to express to you guys. Now I need to do my brows. I'm using this Gwen Stefani brow pencil that I used in a other get ready video that I did where I was trying out new makeup, and this pencil is so easy to use. I've been reaching for it every day since I did that video because it's creamy and pigmented and easy to use because the tip is so fine. Color is perfect for me, so I really recommend this. I want to try other stuff from this brand now because I'm just so impressed by this brow pencil. All right, so brows are done, and I think I'm done like going on a rant on my low buy. I feel like I've been talking so much and like repeating myself, but I wanted to use this palette. I haven't tried it yet. This is from Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. This is the Dragonfly Warrior palette, or is it the Dragon Warrior palette? Can't remember the exact name, but it's so cute. It says, "What if I fall?" And then it says, "Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" Like, isn't that so inspirational? I love the little things that they put on their palettes, but this is the color story. I have like swatched and everything, but this is beautiful. This is one of the things I bought while I was on my low buy and wasn't supposed to be spending so much on makeup, but I'm happy I got it. I have it now, so I want to get some use out of it. Give it some love because it's so pretty. So let me find a brush. So I'm going to go in this shade called Strong, which is like a mustardy yellow. I'm going to use that to the crease. And I also forgot to mention, guys, I'm about to leave on my trip too. I leave next Sunday to Europe. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I've been talking about my trip for so long, and now it's like approaching, and I just feel like time is just flying, and I can't believe it's almost May. Like, where has this year gone? So to know that the year has gone by so much and I've been like feeling for this long already, it's just it's crazy. But I need to stop being so hard on myself. But yeah, like I said, I'm going on my trip. I can't wait. What I'm most excited about is sleeping. I don't know if you like ever get like that when you're about to go on a trip and like you've just been so busy, you got a lot of things going on. Maybe you got kids and you're like finally going on like a getaway to get some time to yourself. You're like, yes, sleep is the first thing I want to do. So I want to have it where I can just get up when I want. I don't have to rush. I can take my time. I can just enjoy the scenery and sleep because I won't have my cats here. And my cats also contribute to why I don't get a lot of sleep because they're nocturnal creatures. So they want to be up all night and like play and goof off. And sometimes I just want to sleep, but like stop being a cat, right? But now I want to go into another shade into this palette. I'm going to go into Fierce. I'm actually going to use this as my outer corner shadow because there's no blue mattes in here, and I wish there was a blue matte in here because I want to do like a really blue, green, yellow. I mean, I want to use all the shadows, but I'm going to use this almost like it's a matte. It picks up really nice on the brush, and it's one of those more like satiny multi-chromes, so I feel like satins, you can kind of maneuver them more like a matte. So this is deep enough to be like an outer corner shade for me, so that's why I'm using it like that. And I've been really happy with like Sugar Drizzle's like formula, especially their metallics have been really nice. I mean, their mattes are more on that like buildable end, but you can build them. I mean, you can see the yellow is pigmented and you can see it through the crease, but I think it's the metallics that I really love from them. So I actually want to get into another one. I'm gonna go into Warrior. It looks such like a pretty like foiled shade. I'm actually gonna wet my brush for this one. I'm kind of like concentrating on my makeup look now because I'm pretty sure I've talked to you guys enough about what's on my mind. But oh, that's really pretty. It's a really intense metallic. I'm just more into like textured shades than those like super like traditional smooth metallics. Like these are the ones that always have the intensity and the shine that I want. So this is really beautiful. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Fly by Fly. It's like a yellow metallic, but it looks like maybe it has a shift, maybe some green to it. I'm also going to wet this brush so I can have it be like super intense too. And I'm just going to smooth that out right in the front. Ooh. Yeah, this has a lot of green to it. It looks super yellow in the pan, but I mean like on the eyes, this is kind of like a limey yellowy green. This is also super pretty. So now I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm gonna actually use some metallics on the lower part because they're just so easy to spread. So I think I'm gonna go back into Fierce, use that on the outer corner, kind of connect it up to the outer corner. I mean, like, look how easy that spreads. It's almost like a matte. It's crazy. These are, I think, multi-chromes or dual chromes. This one has like a blue to kind of like purple shift to it. But I mean, they're just like butter, honestly. Now I'm going to go into the shade called Selfless. Use that like in the middle part of my lower lash line. Get a little green in here and use that to kind of transition to the shade I'm going to use in the inner portion. This one is like a greeny, tealy, shifty shade. Also with the same kind of like creamy consistency too. Now I'm going to go into the shade called BU, which is that bright limey green. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm going to use that in the inner portion. Just pop a little green in there. And now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Spirit. It's a green light metallic, but it has, I think, like a pink shift to it. So let's see how it actually shows up on the eyes. Oh yeah, this is fully more pink than green. I think you can see how like pink it is. Like in the pan, it looks like a full-on green shadow, but on the eyes, it looks so pink. So I'm just focusing that in the inner portion. So that was all the shadows I want to use from the palette. I'm actually going to go off camera, do my liner and mascara because I don't have any new products in that category. And then I'm going to come back and finish up the look and then wrap up this video. So all I did off camera was liner and mascara. I want to use this Sugar Drizzle eyeliner. This is one of their multi-chrome eyeliners. This is in Moonbeam. I've been wanting to try these forever. So I think this would be a good one. I think it has like a gold to green shift. It seems really pretty. So I'm just going to use that in the waterline and see if that shows up. I feel like it's going to show more gold than anything because when I swatched it, it was like really gold on my hands. Yeah, I feel like that's picking up pretty gold. Like you guys can see, it looks like just like a gold metallic liner. But like in person, I can see that there's a green shift to it. It's very creamy. It was easy to use in the waterline. So now I'm gonna do my lippy, and I have a lip pencil from It's About Cosmetics. This was part of the Best of May collection. I don't know what number this is because it's not labeled, but I'll link it below in the description. It's like a brownie nude, so I'm gonna put that on. And normally I'd never put on lip pencils, like lip liner, because I'm lazy, but I wanted to try it out. It's a traditional wood pencil. It's pigmented, but it's easy to use. It glides pretty well. It's pigmented. So that lip liner did a really good job. It's a nice like brownie nude shade. So I'm going to go in with one of the Lethal Haze lip creams. This is the new product to them, so I'm going to try it out for the first time. I picked up all these beautiful shades. Like, look at them. They're so gorgeous. Good variation. So I'm going to use the shade called Arrive. No, not Arrive. It's Airwave. I'm so wrong. But this is a like milky brown and nude shade. I think it's going to go with this lip liner really nicely. It's a little doe foot applicator, and I'm just going to put it on. It feels kind of moussey. Almost like the Kaleidos lip clays, but maybe not as like moussey. Maybe less clayey feel, because that one does have more like a powder feel. But at how light and how easy it's going on, it has a similar feel to those. I think I'm going to like these. They feel so lightweight. They also feel hydrating and almost feels like nothing is on my lips. And I think that's it for all the makeup products that I wanted to try. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to put on some makeup and kind of vent to you guys about my current struggles with my low buy and now moving on to no buy, because I just want to be better, guys. I want to spend less on makeup. I want to use my money for other things, because there's so many other things I could be buying with that money. Like, to think I already spent $2,000 on makeup in 4 months. Like, why? I have a lot of makeup. I don't need any more. So this is just ridiculous and stuff. So I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time to be real with myself and be a little bit more strict. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me, where I kind of just vented to you guys, shared about myself and my struggles right now. And I just love talking to you guys. You guys are like my therapist, like my therapy. I love coming to YouTube and doing these videos because it's your comments that really help me out a lot and forms like some kind of community for me, because I don't have a lot of people who like to talk about makeup. So that's where you guys come in, and I'm so appreciative and happy to have you guys all here with me. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments below your thoughts about this low buy, no buy, your thoughts on any of the makeup I used, the look that I created, because I think this turned out really beautiful. Like, the palette is absolutely stunning from Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics. So if you haven't tried them out, definitely check them out. But I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of stuff on indie makeup, you like palette rankings, like all that fun stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would just love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will link all the products that I use, other videos of mine you might be interested in, as well as my contact and social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I do a lot of other content there as well. So check me out on Instagram. I would love for you to join my Instagram fam. But guys, thank you so much for being here, for supporting my channel, for showing up, for just all your support and love. I really appreciate every one of y'all. And I just hope you guys are all doing well wherever you are in the world. And I'm just sending you guys all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.